that's something about filmmakers, though? Obviously, you were saying right back to what we were talking about earlier, that you kept trying, and if you hadn't have made it, and you hadn't have made these big features and stuff, people might look at you like that. There's nothing.
Yeah, because
it's made celebrity films.
Paddy's first memory of me when he was there in his audition, and this guy had come out and told me I was on the course, and apparently the first thing I asked him was, John, how much do newsreaders get paid? And it was like, go figure. I was like, just 1 minute I wanted to be a newsreader because, and I was trying to figure out how much they got paid. And then the next minute I'm like going to meet Paddy's mum and dad, and I pinched an industrial-sized bag of peanuts off a note float and given to his mum when I got there. I was quite off the wall, I suppose, to other people, but the energy, and one thing I always was a storyteller. Like you'd be in the pub, and if something had gone down, I'd always be the person that relayed it to everybody. Me and Paul Fraser robbed a load of dog food, but because we were really lazy, this guy had asked us to get pedigree chum, and we just pinched all this red heart shit that was at the front, because like this, you had to lean over and get the other stuff, and we pushed it through town in the shopping trolley, and when you've done things like that, and you and I look back now as an adult, and I'm just like, what on earth was going on there? It was all for like a lump of dough. When we got there, we were meant to be getting half an ounce of like top class weed, but because we were taking in this shit, his dogs wouldn't eat. We went away with one joint. I just was 6 months in prison for that.
That's definitely a punchline, isn't it? Has anyone else got anything quickly on a burning desire to say?
I was wondering actually, with Northern Soul, sorry.
Yeah, you were on, mate.
With Northern Soul, was that your mate Paddy? Was that the rest of you?
No, that was the new guy, Toby.
Oh, right.
And the guy that plays the other three, that's Paddy.
When do you write a script for that? And if you don't, when you improvise, how much is it you improvising, and how much is it the actor, working with each other?
Yeah, I mean, the ones I make with Paddy are quite. We don't write anything down, like the ones like Macca's Men. He just basically, I've got a bag of wigs and a bag of funny rings and teeth and whatever, and Paddy will just put something. I'll look in the mirror, and if it reminds him of someone, he'll say reminding him of this Scouse guy. So he starts doing the Scouse accent. I'm like, that's great. We'll go out to this, and then in the car he said, oh shit, I remember this guy used to do the football club, and only 3 people used to turn up, and it's like, well, are your cousins around? Your nephews? And then he rings. They're all Paddy's nephews. We ring them up, get them to meet us at the park, and then so it was all done on the spur of the moment. And they're just improvised. Because I'm shooting it like a documentary. Paddy goes in with the kids, and they're not being told what to do at all. He has to, as his character, if he can't keep them under control, he can't keep them under control. It's one of those things. We aren't there going, look, we're making a serious film, we all have to behave. Paddy's job as the character, so there's some kind of level of reality going on.
Do you think of stuff like Spinal Tap when you're making?
Oh, that's one of my all-time favourite films. Yeah, absolutely. And when that DVD came out with all them extras on, and it's finally got the cold sores explained in that hot tub. Because the project I'm making next with Paddy is kind of probably the thing I'm most inspired by Spinal Tap. I'm making a film about. It's like a fly-on-the-wall documentary in that sort of style about this ex-rock musician who gets dropped from the record label as the drummer. The band go off and do a tour of America, and he has to go back into the building trade. And me and Paddy are sort of working on that at the moment, so that should be in that kind of vein.
I think we better let you.
No worries.
Because it's going on 4:05.
Actually, can you just stay seated for a minute, please? So I've got a notice
But the film's dead man shoots. Yeah, we might go upstairs. Can't make it tonight. Got some tickets.
We've got tickets in the other room for that screen this evening. And if you can't see it, then it comes out on the Friday.
It comes out on Friday, yeah.
Okay, well,
Thanks, guys. Cheers, no problem, no worries.
There are some timetables for people